Welcome to His Still Small Voice. We're sitting here in the garden, beautiful garden, in the hills of Benjamin, just outside of the city of Jerusalem. I'm Meridel Rawlings. I'm going to share a dream I had with you today. Horrible dream, but something perhaps that would cause us to wonder and pause for reflection. It's a good thing to take time to be quiet. I dreamt that I was caught in a terrible explosion. I was with several other friends. We were Israelis. We were standing in the middle of a large business complex with high-rise skyscrapers with that lovely blue or silver glass. And we realized in the inferno that there was no way of escape. It was that fast. It happened in a second, in a moment, in the blink of an eye. And there I was caught in this living inferno that engulfed the entire complex. I experienced my body melting to nothing. We just simply disappeared. Our bodies were just incinerated in seconds, like that. That's how real my dream was. But there I was. I was just as alive as ever. Here you see my physical house, my physical entity. You don't see my spirit or my soul. You can hear my voice, which is a great indication of my spirit and soul and mind, but you can't see it. You can only see my home. But in this dream, my home was dissolved, but I was still alive, and I was talking with the people around me, and we were saying, who would do this to us? Who would do this? And people were screaming and clamoring, and there were the sirens and the ambulances and the terror and the panic and the confusion and the madness. And we just moved right through the crowds, down the steps, out of what was left of this charred complex. And we passed through the people. We heard everything that was said. We understood everything that was said. We could see and comprehend everything, but no one saw or comprehended us. It was an amazing experience. It's one that you and I face. I face it every day living here in Israel. I choose to live here. This is my home. I personally feel that I have a right to live in my home. But with it comes this incredible sense of the future, of terror, of the possibility of being imploded at any moment. I woke up from my dream, and I immediately shared it with my husband, and he looked at me and he said, that was an atomic explosion. This is the world that you and I live in today. We can no longer be segregated. We can no longer feel that this isn't going to happen to me. It's their problem because they're Jews. I don't think so, friends. That doesn't cut it anymore in the world. We're human beings. We have as much right to live and to move and to have our being as the next soul, the next person. I wonder if you knew that out of almost 7 million Israelis, 1,027,000 Israelis have lost a loved one or a friend in wars or terror since her beginning in 1948. That's an enormous price for any population to pay. That's something to think about, isn't it? If you have questions, meet me at hisstillsmallvoice.com.